everybody, it's JuJu from JuJu Knits, Fort Worth's newest local yarn shop. We've been in business a whopping 4.5 months and life has changed for us. So in order to facilitate online orders and virtual shopping the best we can for now, I'm going to take you on a tour of the shop and show you prices and yarn, and then we'll handle orders over DMs or texts. It's a little unorthodox, but it's the quickest way we can get things out there for me to get yarn into your hands so that you can knit or crochet away your quarantine. So right now we're in the front room. Those of you who are regular fiber friends know this is where we keep the majority of our acrylic and acrylic blends. We do that intentionally because we want all new knitters and crocheters to feel like yarn is affordable and approachable to them. And so in this wall right here, we carry Universal Uptown DK. It's $7 a skein. We carry the brand new Uptown DK colorways in quite a few varieties of self-striping, $8 a skein. The traditional Universal Spirit stripes, $8 a skein. Uptown Baby for $16. Universal Little Bird, and if you haven't worked with this is a sock weight and it is so soft and silky. It works up like a polished cotton even though it's 100% acrylic, and it is just yummy. It is $9 a skein. And then our brand new Sirdar Stonewash, $7 a skein. This is the wall that we're pulling from for our how-to kits. This is where I start with brand new knitters and crocheters because this is a great workhorse yarn. We've got Cascade Cherub Aran for $6 a skein. And this is, if you're ordering how-to knit or crochet kits from me that should go out next week, this is what you'll be getting. Or some of the Cherub Chunky Wave or Cherub Chunky Solid. We do still have a little bit of the Cascade Big Wheel. This is what our friend Lisa Hennessy from Knit, Pray, Share used for hats before Christmas, and she could get 3 hats out of 1 skein of this yarn. And then we've got this fun pluff that is great for kids to work with. It makes a kind of fluffy, easy to work with on big needles or big hooks. Lots of our little ones like to work with this. Over here is Barocco Comfort, and we've got a little bit still in our variegated colorways and lots of solids. Those of you who have known about Barocco Comfort for a long time know this is a real hidden gem in a fiber. It's only $7 a skein. We've got sweater quantity in many, many colors and a few self-striping as well. I love to work with Barocco Comfort. It's soft, it's easy to work with, and it looks like a much higher end fiber than the price tag is. We have a few of our one ball shawl kits left, and this is a $15 skein. You get over 400 yards. You get almost 500 yards in this, and the pattern is all on the ball band. This is for beginning knitters who have wanted to move beyond just knit and purl. There's a few increases and decreases in this, and here is what the sample turns out like. This is non-blocked. It's a really fun pattern once you get it set up, and you can find your errors in it really easily. So this is really great for what I like to call an advanced beginner, and you can make this whole thing for $15. Here is our Barocco Folio, and 2 skeins made this beautiful shawl. We've got it in a variety of colorways. It is an acrylic and rayon blend. Oh, I'm sorry, alpaca and rayon blend. Alpaca and rayon. And 2 skeins can give you this. Now this is for a little bit more advanced knitter. You have to do a lot of yarn overs with this. I'm telling you, like yarn over 2, yarn over 3, yarn over 4, yarn over 3, yarn over 2. So this pattern is fun. I can text you. It's from the Barocco website, but it does only take 2 skeins, and it's only $8 a skein. This is for all my Harry Potter fans. We have about another dozen copies of this book on the way. This has been a #1 bestseller. The book is $30 per book. and I'm offering a special on Brew City Yarn Chasers. We do have a couple of the house sorting kits left. We've got the green and the yellow colorways, but also any of the Brew City Yarn mini chasers. The chasers are $45, the house sorting mitts are $55, and if you buy a book, then you'll get 10% off one of the mini kits from Brew City Yarns. In our main room next to our living room, this is where we keep a majority of our fiber. We're going to just do a quick little walking tour here. The Barocco Medina has been really fun to work with. Many of you all really enjoyed this Millefiori Light in the winter months, and this is Barocco's kind of option for that for summer. It's a nice variegated fiber. You get 295 yards per skein, and with 2 skeins you can do quite a bit. And we do still have a little of the Millefiori Light left for people who are interested in that. It's 15. Our workhorse yarns are down this aisle. We'll start on the right, Leo. We've got a variety of colorways in sweater quantity for Cascade Superwash Merino 220 at $13 a skein. And above it is our Barocco Ultra Wash at $13 a skein. We've got Universal Adore at $11, and then Lamb's Pride Bulky for $7. And this Lamb's Pride is a great fiber mix. It's 85% wool, 15% mohair. I know it's hard to think about working with really chunky fibers right now as we enter into warm weather, but this would be a great opportunity for you to do some felting or to stock up for blankets and things for the winter. We've also got Cascade Anchor Bay and Cascade North Shore. Now, I've heard a rumor that North Shore isn't going to be around anymore, and that makes me sad. This North Shore works up like a cotton. It's $7 a piece. And that's what this little baby sweater was done in for our opening. And then Anchor Bay is also a really nice mix of wool and cotton. And Anchor Bay is $12 and our North Shore is $7. On this side, we just got in some great yarn that I'm so sad many of you didn't get a chance to see. The Wonderland Blossoms. This is beautiful. The colorways are just gorgeous. It's a sock weight yarn. You get, let's see here. You get 425 yards. This is from Wonderland Fibers, and we've just started carrying them. $38 a skein here. And then we also have their Mad Hatter line. This is sport weight, 344 yards, 100% superwash merino for $30 a skein. And that's these 2 bottom cubbies right here. Barocco Vintage DK, $10 a skein. And probably, 15, 20 colorways. Another great workhorse yarn here. We do also have a little bit of Cascade Heritage left for $11 a skein. But what I'm really excited about is the Heritage Prints. This color doesn't go so great with that. But these Heritage Print skeins are $16 a piece. And what I love about it is, look, you can see the self-striping, how it's going to work. It's 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, and these are $16 a skein, and we have it in 6 different colorways, so you could work in some solid heritage with it if you like. For example, this purple might be a great addition to one of these, or this. That's pretty. We're entering our section of cotton, and this is the time of year where people really like to work with cotton for sweaters, for market bags, for cardigans, for washcloths and dishcloths. That's a great mindless project to work on right now when your mind is consumed with so many other things. We have Cedar Snuggly, $5 a ball. We've got Universal Clean Cotton in 16 different solids and about 8 different splashes. These are $5 a skein here, clean cotton. And then I've been enjoying working with this Cascade Sarasota recently. It's a cotton and acrylic blend from Cascade. It's $7 a skein. It's been really nice to double, and we've got it in, gosh, probably 15 different colorways. Okay. Of course, you can never go wrong with Barocco Modern Cotton or Cascade Ultra Pima back here on this corner of the grid wall. The Ultra Pima is $12. The Barocco Modern Cotton is $9 in tons of different colorways. And then in the middle here, we have a few things to break it up. This is our brand new Cascade Hampton. It's 70% Pima cotton and 30% linen. A really nice blend for also $12 a skein. We've got the gorgeous Belviso, and this just arrived yesterday. This is the sample they sent us, the Vivian Swing Tank. I love this. Belviso is a little pricey. It's $25 a skein. It's a super fine. It's made from linen, nettle, and cotton, and it is just luxurious. And you do get a free pattern with your purchase of at least 2 skeins of Belviso. We've also got some nice Yumbrel DK cotton here in a variety of hand paint looking colors. And of course the Cascade Nifty cotton, which is always such a great workhorse, especially for market bags. Be great for your occasional run to the grocery store, since that's going to be the highlight of our outings for a while. Deluxe Bulky Superwash. We're not doing a whole lot with bulky yarns these days, but for those of you who want to get into some comfort knitting of a blanket or something along those lines, we've got many colorways of the Deluxe Bulky Superwash. Now we're entering our recycled area. We are proud to carry 3 different types of recycled fibers, including Barocco Remix Light. This is 100% recycled fibers, nylon, cotton, and acrylic. You get 432 yarns per skein, and here's a sample that's been made out of it. It's an interesting fiber to work with. It's more fragile than you think it's going to be. I suggest working from the outside of the skein so it doesn't break. But I'm in my 3rd color of the centrifugal shawl, which was the DFW Fiber Fest Knit Along by Carissa Browning, and I have loved working with this. It's going to be a great neutral shawl for me that will make me feel like I'm just wrapping myself up in a blanket. We've got about 15 different colorways in Barocco Remix Light. And then we now are proud to carry Cascade Reverb and Cascade Rebound. Reverb is polyester and alpaca, and it's $10 a skein. Rebound is polyester and cotton, and it's $10 a skein. And the Reverb is a slightly lighter weight. The Rebound is heavier. And of course up here, I would be remiss if I didn't talk about beautiful Jennifer Miller's Theodore's Pearls Bamboo. This is our exclusive colorway that it was done just for us, spring in the near south side. Jennifer's was our last trunk show that we had here at the end of February. Gosh, that seems so long ago. And this exclusive colorway sells for $35 a skein, where $5 of each skein benefits the Near South Side Economic and Community Development Group. The pattern that I did here for this was Stephen West's Zoolandia, and it took about 1.5 skeins. We do have a little bit of bamboo yarn left from the Theodore Pearls Trunk Show too that I'd be happy to FaceTime you or text you pictures of. And next to it, my gosh, my very, very favorite to work with, Arkansas Yarn Company. The beautiful, beautiful Lori Hellberg from Malvern, Arkansas has deemed us one of her 3 yarn shops throughout the nation to be able to carry her fiber. We are so grateful for that vote of confidence. Lori created this exclusive colorway for us for our opening, and it's called Binding Community. We've got a few skeins left still of the plump, and this is really hard to find. I know that she's not carrying this fiber a lot anymore. 1 skein makes a great hat that I can send you a free pattern for. And then we've got the Binding Community also in the DK Sparkle and the Sock Weight. plus a few skeins left of our Fiber Friends and yarn heels. So if you were working on a shawl or a sweater, this would be a really nice thing to do. And all of this yarn was created just for us. No colorways are available like this anywhere else. We've got some workhorse sock yarn here, the Barocco socks. Barocco comfort socks in solids and stripes. This Fairy Cakes is really a fun, easy yarn to work with by James Brett. You can do crochet or knitting with it to make up some sweet loveys for the kiddos in your life right now that might need a little assurance. We've also got Universal Allegro sock yarn for $9 a skein. And we've got a little bit of the Saki Silk and the Saki Bamboo, as well as Universal Pros. And then finally, I want to talk about our Llama Lace, our Cascade Serrata. I wish that you could touch this. The Serrata is 70% baby llama and 30% silk. It's $22 a skein, and you get 437 yards. The Llama Lace, you know, for all of us who've said, oh, I don't have time to knit with lace. Well, you do now. The Llama Lace is 100% baby llama, and it's 601 yards on a skein for $22. And then our last brand new fiber is the Mirasol Chiichi. And what I love about this is not only the way it feels, it's alpaca, linen, viscose, and micro tweed, but the proceeds from this go to benefit a Peruvian village. It says here that by purchasing Mirasol products, you are supporting the children and the shepherds of a village in Peru. And that, just supporting others right now, makes me really happy. I know that there's probably things in here that you've seen, that you've wondered about. We can't possibly tackle it all. We do carry some great indie dyers as well, dye to spin. And then Allison Hatfield has several different weights here. I'm always happy to work with you. We'll probably do another video about kits and bags and other products that we have. But I thought this might be the best way to start to show you everything. And I don't want to cry while I'm here in my living room remembering the Fiber Friends that gathered with us here, gosh, 4 times a week. But I want you all to stay safe, be healthy, and just remember to love on each other. We are gonna get through this together. That's what I keep telling myself. So bless you all, and if you can support JuJu Knits either by sharing or making a small purchase, I sure appreciate it. You can do porch pickup from me in Fairmount. I'll deliver within about 5 miles, and it's free shipping for orders over $100. So take care. God bless.